top right of the screen, you can see that we have some weapon set specific points to allocate. If Octavian holds shift, he can allocate set 1 to the cold passives. And then allocate set 2 to the cold passives.
你不同的技。
Now, check it out. As we use our weapon swap,
不同的武器可以点不同的，你切换一下你就变火法，切一下你就变回电法。你切他切武器变兵法，切武器变，所以你会有2种天赋页，你换武器就换成另外一个天赋。你可以随时变成打王仔跟抓图仔。自爆。探险发疯了，各位探险。炸一下就好。光头，我爱你，光头。
The gods caused all this, you know. After Oriath was destroyed, I traveled, searching for answers. Everywhere I went, the same divine devastation.
It
must end. I will end it. And no exile will stop me.
Warriors, Hunters, Sorcerers, Darkness, Monk, 武僧，德鲁伊。我们要的战斗是这种。我看海星怪物，什么技能啊？吉他我到底认出是什么技能？那刚那个技能是什么？600个新怪物太多了，100个 BOSS， 全部重置技能，36个升华职业，240个技。
This world will be reborn, no matter the cost.
6人组队本来就有啦，他那个只是做给别人看，6人组队本来就有。看刚刚那天赋是每个职业自己一个新天赋吗？刚刚那个是每个职业，因为刚刚是野蛮人为中心，然后发散出去，这每个职业自己一个新天赋吗？怎么可能？可能角度至中，可是刚刚那是野蛮人呢，可是那个位置看起来像贵族哎，那个是贵族版的位置。
Jungle has taken over their former once great cities, and we'll be exploring it using one of the 6 new character classes called the Monk. In POE1, we had 1 character class for each of the combinations of strength, dexterity, and intelligence. When looking at the design of POE2, though, we realized that many of the new skills that we were trying to do away through the campaign, and they all have unique mechanics.
他说每张图都有一个 BOSS 战，然后总共有100张新的 BOSS 王战，每一只都是新的独特的 BOSS。就是跟之前讲的一样，就是总共会有36个升华，之前的3个升华加上新的3个升华。 然后他刚刚讲的地址就是智慧会多出那个他多出智慧会多出 sorceress 跟那个女巫的分支。李仁冠，感谢你订阅9个月。他在讲武针的机制。武针只要对敌人，你看怪物身上会出现一个蓝色的光，只要武针在那个蓝色的光的时候，对他使用技能就会获得暴击球。哦，你说的有道理，我应该拉开一点。Falling Thunder 这个技能会消耗你的暴击球，然后造成大量的伤害。
One thing to notice here is that, like almost every melee skill in POE2, Falling Thunder has a little bit of extra movement built in, just in case you need it. Use the skill within range, and you just do the flip in place.
你如果没有充能球的时候是长这个样子。
Getting you into position without any time penalty. In POE2, you also
你没有用充能啊，可是你有暴击球的话，它会长这个样子。他等下应该会示范。对，就会长多出那个闪电打击的那个飞出去。他在讲这件事情。他说你可以把敌人往后推，然后你战斗会更有力。谢谢。其实武针有配音，可是你们都他很小声，武针他攻击都会有一个配音，就是呜冒。1小时半本来就会有这种展示时间，我觉得很正常啦。冰霜之锤 ，Ice Strike 就是冰霜之锤，第3下会造成更容易造成冰冻，然后伤害很低。然后你用冰川之刺那个技能会击破冰冻状态。
Just press spacebar at any time to roll.
然后，干他就不就 default， 他就不就 default， 妈的！他说每个角色都有翻滚技能。
And it even has pathfinding in it, so you don't get stuck on anything. When you dodge roll, you're not invulnerable. If something hits you, you're gonna feel it.
他在讲你的滑鼠，他的翻滚会跟着你的滑鼠滚，他并不是傻只会滚一个地方。你看他的滚，他的滚是会跟着他的滑鼠去移动的，所以你可以滚得非常灵敏。你们有看到吗？他的滚非常的灵敏。然后翻滚没有 CD， 他刚大家欢呼的是翻滚没有 CD 这件事情。他快死掉了，然后下面在呜，他刚刚血量剩一半，然后下面在呜。哦天哪，这个打击真的是会中风这真的不像 POE。然后你看地上那个线索，他会告诉你接下来要往哪里走，就是他不是很笨的跟你讲说哇现在要往哪里走，不是，他是用游戏里面的方式跟你讲。然后你有 Power Charger。If
you've played POE1 before, you know what to expect.
闪电打击
It's a great finish of a tough boss fight if you were able to get some power charges beforehand.
闪电打击闪电打击消耗暴击球。为什么啊？反正他刚刚就是说，他刚前面的故意引言是这样子的，他引言是这样子的，暴击球可以让你施展出更高的技能，而如果你是 POE 的老玩家，你知道接下来会发生什么事情，然后下一秒他就用闪电打击。
Though the meters tend to be a lot smaller than those games.
他说，总而言之，在 POE2 冰环是可以叠加的，所以你可以冰冻叠到一个程度，一定可以冰住网。所有的 CC 对网其实都是有效的，因为你看刚刚他可以把网往后推。然后他在讲的说，就是冰冻现在变得有点像 poison， 有点像中毒的机制，它是可以叠加的。 所以现在不会像 POE1一样，冰冻只会依靠单价大伤去造成。你看他刚刚把他晕住了，他刚刚把这只王给晕住了。对，有点像冰冻值那种概念。我觉得应该就跟以前一样，就是你冰得住的王，哎，好菜哦！
What? Oh no!
好菜哦！
All right, let's take two.
啊，他要打第二次。
Right, so this might be a good time to mention that in POE2, if you die to the boss, you have to start again from the start. There's no boss cheesing. So,
BOSS
hang on, oh,
张杰王不能堆吃过喽。
Oh, 1 second. One technical issue. All right.
刚刚说打第二次，他说他就是说打第二次，他真的很紧张哎，他好像真的很紧张哎，笑死。哎，真的很灵敏哎，你看那个武僧的动作，他刚吃下去之后立刻翻滚走哎，整个画面超灵敏的，有没有看到吗？为什么要 take 他的脸啊？我要看游戏啦，不要 take 他的脸啊，他又不是选手。我讲认真的，刚刚那个应该是，我感觉刚刚那个应该不是故意，刚刚那个应该是故意死掉了，因为你不觉得到这边他突然很少被打到了吗？他现在其实很少被打到了，他突然很少被打到了，感觉刚刚是故意的。 Queen 69，对，我会想 Queen 69在上面一定超好笑。啊，王被云主，要修。他刚刚讲了一句 Holy， 刚刚那个在台上打的人，刚刚讲了一句 Holy。
Nice。
哎，这只王在惩罚近战哎。 这种也是近战惩罚者哎，他那个火圈为什么会在旁边绕一圈啊？这只也是近战惩罚者哎啊！因为刚刚被冰到，所以他的贪赖不一样了。对，就知道啊！我，他刚讲的出口，他刚讲出口，他干嘛一声血
？Come on！
Get it!
So good, there you go.
After this.
No.
Ah!
Get him. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. Second time's the charm.
没提到不点天赋的原因。我觉得是因为这边要展示，他等一下会展示点天赋这件事情。 耶！我不知道谁，我不知道他是谁。35等的什么 ？Sorceress 术士加入战局。
In POE2, there's a new resource called Spirit. Spirit is a dedicated resource that you can use for ongoing effects like armor, heralds, auras, and minions.
耶！他说所有，他是这样讲的，那个以后开光环的东西会跟一般的魔力分开来，所以他开光环是用精神来开，而不是用魔力再来开了。他这样避免掉每一个角色都必须用魔力来开光环的问题。精神跟魔力是分开的，以后是用精神来开光环。这个是释放符，可是它是一个技能哎。
Now, of course, what you're probably going to want to use with that is something powerful, and Comet is a great option.
哦，这个 释放变成一个主动技能，释放变成一个主动技能，然后你下一次技能会连续释放。所以它避免了一个问题，就是武器都没有人在用，武器一般的普攻没有人在用，然后它解决这个问题，然后把每一个魔杖的自己的基底都设了一个新的东西。
Mana Tempest creates a circle of power, which your character literally hovers over the ground. While in the circle, your mana drains, but it powers up all your spells. Lightning projectiles will fork, beams will chain further, and you also do a lot more damage.
他说这个风暴云会在里面会让它造成更多的闪电伤害，就类似一个场地魔法卡的概念。这个是一个场地魔法卡，你在里面释放的电系技能会额外伤害，跟类似风暴漩涡，但是概念是加你放出去的电系技能。而且这次天赋都有点啊，刚刚那只武僧都没点天赋，前面没点天赋差很多哎、前面没有点少28伤害是直接少28更多哎、
Follow up with Unleash and then triple cast Comet to do a truly insane amount of damage.
哎，对，电板火墙，就像那种感觉，有点也比较也像咒符之力。没有雕琢过的宝石，然后这个没有雕琢过的宝石。你直接把它变成你想要的技能。
The gem will come pre-leveled to the level of the area that dropped it, so it's a lot easier to change between skills in POE2. This time, I think it might be cool to grab one of our meta gems. Meta gems are skills that can have other skills socketed into them, changing how they work. In this case, we're going to select Cast on Shock. Now, let's equip this thing in the skills trigger and choose which spell to trigger with it. I think Comet might be fun. Now, because Cast on Shock reserves Spirit, we'll need to first disable our arctic
当你在感电的时候释放这个技能，
or the extra offense of the Cast on Shock using our Spark. In POE2, trigger gems use a
当你在感电的时候释放这个技能，
Basically, if a skill has a short, hopefully it shocks the monsters. There we go.
Oh.
And there you have it. That's using Cast on Shock.
他感电的怪物，他感电怪物，然后直接释放那个寒冰星星，那个寒冰陨石样子，应该是那个技能。
So we found the generator. Time to power it up.
动作好多哦，都加了动作。对，感电敌人时释放。不是你自己被感电的时候释放。啊，他刚才讲说他们要解决那个 POE 现在那个切换武器没有用的问题，所以他们要改成这样子之后，技能跟你可以选择哪一个技能是在哪一个栏可以自动可以释放的，这样的方式可以让你说，你在你想要用火焰伤害打的时候，你可以换成全部火焰宝石加1；你想要换成冰冷伤害打的时候，你可以换成全部冰冷宝石等级加1。
At the top right of the screen, you can see that we have some weapon set specific points to allocate. If Octavian holds Shift, he can allocate set 1 to the cold passives.
傻小啊！
And then allocate set 2 to the cold
你可以
passives.
你不同的技。
Now, check it out. As we use our weapon
不
swap,
同的武器可以
the
演
skills
不同的
allocate changes from one build
你
to the
切
other
换一下你就
automatically.
变火法，切一下你就变回电法。
So whenever we cast the appropriate
你
spell,
切
the
他
character
切武器
can
变兵法
reconfigure on，the
切武器
fly
变
to the correct，
所以
build for that
你
spell.
会有2种天赋页，你换武器就换成另外一个天
Every
赋，
single passive on your tree.
你可以
Only
随时
points
变成
run
打
from
王仔
skill
跟
books
抓
to
图
allow
仔
this kind。of dual specialization. So you're not going to be changing from a mace slamming warrior into a fire elementalist.
大家发疯了，大家发疯
It
了，
certainly increases the number of
发
options
疯
you
了，
have
发
for
疯
builds.
了！
There's a huge number of places where the system can shine. You could augment your dagger shadow build with traps, or have a great curse set up on your witch with one spec, and then move to your chaos debuff spells with the other, for example. It really opens up your options. Now, another fun.
没有，王超帅哎！呜呼呜！
Frozen. Frozen though. Good.
Frozen, nice.
Helps that we're both doing ice damage. Cold damage.
哦，他要干嘛？他要干嘛？他要干嘛？哦，
He's heavy
Stun.
哎，晕好久哦，跟他们两个人晕好久。哦，
Frozen.
Stand still， 不准动，冻住，不许走。
Frozen again.
Getting real lucky with those freeze procs.
哦呦呦，哦哦哦
2024. Path of Exile 2 has been a long time coming, and we're
Oh
incredibly excited
God!
to be in the finish line, but
还
we're
好
just
久。
not quite there yet.
但
We're
这是6 月还
determined
7
not
月
to rush this and make sure we get everything right.
？6月
In the
嘛，
meantime,
6
there's a
月
lot in。store for POE1.
干，我就跟你
I'll
讲
hand back over to
了。
Chris, and he's going to talk about what's coming up.
Do not go quietly into the night. They thirst for battle. They yearn to prove themselves. Welcome to the halls of the dead. Earn your place among us. Under Hinicora's watchful eye, test your mettle against the
跟
greatest
卡鲁的战士们单挑
warriors who ever lived. Prove yourself in the trial of the ancestor.
在先祖的试炼中证明你自己。啊，图刺青，天赋点刺青。哈哈哈，全部炸，一次全部炸起来。4个新辅助宝石，守护者重做，守护者重置，酋长重置，酋长重置。
In the end,
酋长跟守护者重置。
become champion. Will it be you?
In the Karui afterlife, the fallen chieftains of each tribe participate in a tournament called the Trial of the Ancestors. You will journey to the afterlife, assemble your own team, and enter the tournament to battle those chieftains and earn valuable
守护者
rewards.
跟酋长重置。
As you play through areas in the Ancestor Challenge League, you'll find tradable silver coins. Using them will take you to the Karui afterlife, where you
他
will
讲机
encounter
制，
Navali, who
只
you
用
may
银
remember
币
from the
跟那
Prophecy
个以前的
League.
预
Each
言
coin
家
allows you to play a match of the tournament. You start the tournament with a basic team consisting of 3 warriors. The tournament is double elimination, meaning you're allowed to have 1 loss without consequence. A second loss eliminates you from the tournament. Your team will compete against 10 other tribes, and you choose who you're going to challenge next out of the teams left in the
你
tournament.
可以选择，你会一开始会有个基本队
When
伍，
you
然后
start
你可以
a
选择
match,
你
you
接下来
see
的
the
对手，
configuration of the enemy
然后你
team
可以
and
把
get
你
to
的
place
队友
your
放上
team of
去。
warriors on the battlefield to challenge theirs. You and your party of exiles will play alongside your warriors. So while this league does have many elements of an auto battler, you're right there fighting alongside them. During a match, when a warrior dies, they respawn at their totem after a short time. If their totem is destroyed, then they are instantly killed and can't respawn. The team that destroys all of the opposing totems wins.
那个
If you're playing a
如果敌人
hardcore
死掉的话，
character,
会掉入一个
don't
图
worry.
腾，把那图腾打掉
Himikora, the goddess，
他
of
就
death,
他就
is watching
他就不能
over
复
you and
活
will。restore your soul to your body, so you can't permanently die in the afterlife. Like that.
如果你图腾没有被打掉，
In
你
the
就会
Battle
再
of the
就会
Ancestors,
就会再复
strategy
活。
and tactics are key. Every ace in the center or flank positions
绿
gives
蜥
you
龟
slow movement speed.
POE 自走
The
器，
Tuatara is a quick and deceptive unit, which is relatively well balanced for all positions. This version of the Tuatara has a stealth ability, which makes it perfect for the
屁啦！我认识的 POE 1才不是这样子嘞，POE 早就已经学圈，就你早就已经散打， 然后全部不见了，好不好？还在骗
Teamwork.
teamwork。
Upon winning a match, you earn favor and other rewards. I'll talk about the other rewards shortly. There are a lot. You have a separate amount of favor with each tribe, and you can spend it by talking to their chieftain to recruit warriors and purchase field items and equipment that your team can use.
你可以加强你的
Each
队
tribe
友
has，
就
specific
是
specialities.
就是花钱
For
聘
example,
聘
Hinakora's
新的队友
tribe。manipulates life and death. Rongo Kurai's tribe is slow and tanky, with an emphasis on stuns and knockbacks. You can recruit warriors from many
然后他
different
讲这个
tribes
队
and
友
mix and
的
match them
特点就
together
是他
into your
很
team
很
based
笨
on what
重，
you
然后
need.
他很坦，他会晕敌人。
Field items are items that are placed on the battlefield and can be activated during the match to, for example, revive a warrior or heal your entire team. If a
你
field
这边
item
放了一
isn't
个
consumed
冰
within
冻的
a
图
match,
腾，
it
那冰冻图腾
persists
会
onto the next match.
冰住
But
敌
your
人。
warriors, their equipment, and your field items are all wiped between tournaments. You enter each
它就类
tournament
似场地
fresh.
魔法卡那种东西。
Your success in a tournament updates your overall ranking, which helps you earn better rewards in subsequent ones. Speaking of rewards, let's discuss the good part. What you can earn for succeeding at the trial of the answer. You can tell this.
你
gets
可
me
以从
excited.
试炼里面拿到什么奖励？
You get a reward as you win each round of the tournament, and these rewards are visible when you're selecting which tribe you want to play against. They'll help inform your decision.
你的
as
小
some
小
of
的
them
敏捷
regular
天
rewards
小点
and
敏捷
some
天
are
赋给你
only
2%移动速度，
And some of them are exclusive new rewards you can
玩
only
个
get
召
from
唤
the
比例
trial
就
of
可以
the
打
ancestors.
星海
I'm
了。
literally tripping over my words to get to the part where I can explain tattoos. Okay. The ancestors reward you with special tattoos.
他刚
that
偷
are
按一
not
下，我已
applied
经
to
看到
your
下一
skin,
个
but they're
力量
engraved on
力
your
量
soul.
加
This
8%火
process
抗。
can transform what your attribute skills on the passive tree do, basically the attribute highway nodes generally. The regular ones can only be applied to
对啊，它
basic
是改
attribute
动，它不是
skills
附
and
加，
allow
它是
you to convert your
replace，
tree's
是
attribute
取代
highways。into something more
所以
useful for
所以
you.
所以
For example,
这个
this one
这个
converts
会
a
让
small
它没有
dexterity
敏
skill
捷。
into movement speed. Each tribe
这
has
是
its
刺
own
青，这个
exclusive
东西
passive
它
tattoos.
叫做
This tattoo converts a small strength skill into additional fire resistance. This one converts a small intelligence skill into additional lightning damage. And this one converts a small strength skill into one that summons a minion when you take a savage hit from a unique enemy.
酋长的升华，你可以这个可以让你得到酋长的升华。那个什么塔赫尔的这种，
Each of the 10 tribes has an exclusive unique item that you can earn. These rarely show up as rewards for defeating that tribe in a match.
你如果身上没有任何加生命的之罪的话，加900一次生命。
As you can see, it grants an
你如果没有
immense amount
任何
of
装备
life
有
for a
加
single
生命的
item,
话，加900
providing
一次
you
生命
don't。have any life on any other
三
pieces
小
of your equipment. While this is tricky to accomplish, it also frees up all those other potential life slots to be
鞋甲的
something else
2
that
倍。
benefits your build, making it pure upside. This amulet is a unique item you can earn by defeating the Arohongui tribe. It has the powerful effect of
让你
causing
的
the
那
flasks
个
to instantly recover
那个
life
让
and
让你
mana
的
whenever you're low.
药剂全部带
This
有
could potentially be a powerful
你
panic
贫血的
button,
时候
or maybe
补
you
会
want to
瞬间
build
满
one permanently
会
below
会
low
瞬
life
间
or mana,
触
so
发
all of your flask usage is instant.
不没什么特别的，没人要
If you
用。
manage to win the entire tournament, you'll not only receive the reward for the final match, but Hinokora will also give you a choice of 3 additional...
easy 货。
Sorry, button didn't work. Of 3 additional exclusive items. Let's have a look at some of the
你
things
的
you may be
每
offered.
5秒你的
First
技
up, there are 4 unique items that exclusively come from Hinokora for completing the tournament. This belt, for example,
很
lists the
强
plethora of really
很强
powerful。
它每
properties,
5秒
both
你会获得
beneficial and
随
detrimental.
它是顺序的，你的攻击永远中，你永远暴击，攻击你永远暴击，你的技能攻击永远打不到你，你的
Maybe you're able to find some ways to build
它
it.
是吧？探险发疯了，各
Every
位
single
探险。
chest or monster in the blast radius is affected by every remnant in that radius.
炸一下就好。
Speaker of the... Brace yourself. Okay. Path of Exile 102.
God
Harmony of Purpose can
跟
power up
连接有
parties
关
using link skills. Time of Need now completely cleanses and heals you every 4 seconds.
大家回家，大家回
Radiant
家
and Wavering Crusade
大家
both
大家回
fully
家，大
embrace
家回
the
家。
Holy Summoner theme by giving you access to some exciting new types of minions that are exclusive to this Ascendancy class. We have this picture on the announcement page, pathofexile.com/ancestor for you to
大家回
scrutinize.
家了，有一个技能点跟连接有关。
While the Guardian's revamp was similar to that of the Pathfinder, the Chieftain has received the Saboteur treatment. To be honest, we were unhappy about many aspects of the
连接知
Ascendancy
道
class in its
蜘蛛
old form, and so we have completely redesigned it. You can play it now. It's basically an entirely new Ascendancy class with the same name and art and a new way of approaching its themes. Its new skills let you, among other things,
哦，
cause enemies to
自带
explode,
爆炸衣，
turn
自带爆炸
off
衣
enemies' fire resistance
，5%
while you're stationary,
几率爆炸。
convert passive skills to apply to fire
你的火焰
damage,
最大抗性
and have your
也
fire
一样给
resistances
冰
applied
冰
to
闪
your
抗
cold and lightning resistances. I'll just give you a second to read.
你的火抗有58照
Alright,
照
that's
到
on
那
the site too
个
for you to check out. It's pretty powerful now.
套用到冰
Imprisons an unspeakable evil that struggles to break free. Nearby monsters send it into a frenzy, and enemy deaths provide it with souls to feast upon. The Stygian waypoint shackles visitors to your hideout in chains, yourself included. These chains are just cosmetic though, and they break as soon as you move. It would supposedly be a gameplay advantage to be able to imprison people. The Ferryman's armor set is so full of trapped souls that some of them try to escape.
他就坐牢啦，
Wearing
就
the
是很像
boots will leave
很像
souls
坐
in
牢
your，
然后
wake
底
trying
下
to
就
break
笑了。
free. The infernal portal opens a gate to the Netherrealm when you approach. This prompted a lot of internal discussion about whether using hellfire to heat your hideout is actually safe and practical. The demon-bound crafting bench allows you to enslave a malevolent entity to craft items for you. Be warned, it has a sharp tongue
你
and
可以
will
用
mock you
你
mercilessly.
可以用恶魔工艺台，这个是恶魔的工艺台。
For such a paltry use.
The Nebula character effect causes items you pick up to orbit you in an ethereal cloud of loot.
你捡起来的东西会在你旁边漂浮。
The Disciple series of supporter packs also contain 6
乐
exclusive
色风暴。
microtransactions. Look at dog.
呼，又有狗狗了。
Top pack. The Hero's Landing finisher effect summons a marble statue from the heavens to execute unique monsters you defeat.
打死传奇怪会有一
The sword
个
or the huge lump of rock that actually
会有一
kills
个
you.
人从天飞过来，然后插死
The
他
Bell。Tower map device
Yeah.
heralds the opening of a new map with a peal of bells.
哦，帅！哎，干我要买这个不行，对不起对不起，这个太帅了，这个太帅了。如果你的门越来越少，它就会烧起来。
The Cathedral armor set refracts light from
是
your
我了，
character,
是我了。
creating beautiful patterns on the ground around it. If your life gets low, it responds in kind. The observer
啊，我没看到那个什
Guardian
么
Flask summons
我
a
们被打会
tentacled
怎样
mass that fires its eye lasers at enemies you critically strike
宝
while
钻
the
药
flask is
剂
active.，
宝钻药剂有点像哨兵，有点像哨兵呢，其实。
The currency orb charge effect lets you pick from a number of different currency types to replace your charges with,
新的
as
充
long
能
as
石
you use that currency item anytime from today onwards. Some people,
你可以用。
we have to store it in the database, right? Some people will show they can be part of the exclusive club of players who have actually used a Mirror of Calandra. This effect also causes your charges to display in town. So the theory is you go use your standard mirror,
你可以给大家看你
which we
有
all have, right? The faithful hound pet is a very good doggo, and it knows a few tricks. You can command it to sit, roll over, or play dead. And yes, you can pet the dog.
哎你可以摸狗狗。
These new packs are
可以摸
available
狗狗
right now at
我也是猫派的
purchase, and
一点
purchases
感觉都没有
directly fund the ongoing development of Path of Exile
一点感觉
1.
都没有，拜托。
Meanwhile, the Lithomancer and
好啦
Enchanter
好啦
packs
好啦，我
leave
知
the
道啦，
store
我知道。
forever at the launch of Trial of the Ancestors, so now's your last chance to purchase them.
啊
This
哈，
is
我
good
知道
for
我知道，
those
好了好了
too.
好了
Thanks for
好
your
了。
continued support.
鞋子我们用骑士走肉，维持视野供应来在网站的时候供应3梦线。